One day, when I was working, I noticed a little hummingbird would constantly fly by my window, which was what first caught my attention. I discovered that there was a nest in the tree outside my room. I was so lucky to witness and record the life cycle of the mama hummingbird, incubating her eggs to the babies growing and eventually leaving the nest. And through this experience, I learned a lot about hummingbirds, and they've easily become one of my favorite animals. So come with me on this wonderful journey as we follow the life cycle of a hummingbird. So outside my window, there is a hummingbird's nest. Hummingbird moms usually come back to the same nest to lay their eggs and raise their young. As you can see, the hummingbird is still there. Today I saw it come out of the nest for a little while. It's so beautiful. Okay, I'll leave it alone. In this journey, I've already seen the hummingbird come back twice. The first was in May of 2020, and the second time was in February 2021. And both times, the mama bird had twins. I'm going to take a quick look at the hummingbirds. I think they've hatched. I checked in with the baby hummingbirds every few days to see how quickly they were growing. 1 week in, these are the baby hummingbirds. That's what they look like. They're so cute. They're starting to move around a little bit. They haven't opened their eyes yet, but that's what they look like. The mommy's feeding her baby. They're usually fed a diet of nectar from flowers as well as some small spiders or other insects like fruit flies. Week 3 on my baby bird check-in. Let's see. Check on the little birdies. Oh, they've opened their eyes. And they're starting to get feathers too. Hello, cuties. 1 month in, I noticed they were moving a lot more today. Oh my gosh! That is the cutest thing ever. Their eyes are open. They're starting to have, I think, some color. This is the nest, and that's what they look like. Hello, Tommy. As the weeks went by, I began to recognize the telltale sounds of a nearby hummingbird by their vibrating wings and frequent clicks. Perhaps they were chirps, but these hummingbirds are so small that to me they sounded like clicks. If you turn up the sound, you can probably hear it right now. Hi, little bird. It finally left the nest. These little babies will usually stay in their nests for 18 to 28 days before they finally leave. The other one's still in there. I checked the window and I saw just how cute they looked because they're standing together in their little nest. Hello, little birdies. Now they have their fully developed feathers. Today's gonna rain a little bit, but hopefully they'll be okay. Although it may look like they're shivering, I swear it's not that cold. While resting, the average 4-inch hummingbird takes about 150 breaths per minute. That's about 2.5 breaths per second. If you're wondering what those black spots are next to the birds, I was wondering that too. I was curious if they were bugs, but I did some research and I learned that they stick their butts out of the nest and shoot out their poop. It seemed to have caught onto some of the nearby leaves. So at least their nest is clean.
Last check-in. The nest is empty. Completely empty. Did you know that hummingbirds' nests are made from spider silk? It's right there.
Right there in the middle.
Right there in the middle.
Even after these hummingbirds leave their nest, they are also very likely to return to the area where they were hatched.
Oh, it's so small.
It's really small. It's like the size of half my pinky or something.
We installed a hummingbird feeder near the kitchen, and our feeder became so popular. Hummingbirds can be very territorial over their favorite feeding areas, and I would sometimes see a bigger hummingbird perch nearby to chase away any smaller hummingbirds that came to visit. But whenever it was gone, a smaller hummingbird would come to feed, but it would seem so anxious by looking around constantly while it was feeding until it was chased away by a bigger hummingbird. Sometimes other animals would come to the feeder. We've even had a curious pigeon and a confused butterfly stop without any success.
Oh, he's trying to get the flowers, but he's just so confused. Look, it's perched. It's trying to get the flower, but it's not getting the nectar it wants. It's so confused.
I hope that with the hummingbird feeder, we can attract even more hummingbirds to our area to build even more nests and gift us with their presence. I hope to see you again soon someday. Until next time, bye.